Alright guys, in this video, I'm gonna big brother you guys and let you know you should be grinding these events before the global Dokkan celebration starts. And it is all the limited attempt growth events currently in the Portal of Memories which Dokkan added. Now they do take keys and they take quite a lot. We're talking at least 20 almost per run. So hopefully you stocked up on those. You can get 2 per daily countdown mission. You should have been grinding the Grand Elder Guru event anyway, but if you want to attempt a few of those more runs or get some more sleepy guys, you can use keys on those. But we have a good few events you should be doing, and only one of these is useless to you right now, and that is the unsettling feeling encounter with the Super Warrior. The rest of these you should be grinding. Master It the Dream Technique, we have Extremely Intense Saiyan Clash, the Paths of Good and Evil, and Deadly Struggle Menacing Army. You guys should be grinding absolutely all of those before GDC. Now the reason why you want to be grinding all of these growth events is because of how good the link level rates are. Starting with Extremely Intense Saiyan Clash, we have a link level rate of both level 1 and level 2 being 45. Now I will say some of these do have category conditions, so of course you do want to pick and choose wisely with the keys you do have. And then moving on to the Paths of Good and Evil, both level 1 and level 2 again have link level rates of 42. The link level rates are extremely high. This is why you want to be grinding these events for any units you suspect will be getting easy A's or super easy A's from what we already believe will be a Future Saga themed GDC, whether that is for a full celebration or even just part 1. Master It the Dream Technique is a link level rate of 45. Deadly Struggle Menacing Army is a link level rate of 38.25, one of the lowest but still very good nonetheless. These are some of the best link level rates in the entire game. And then the Grand Elder Guru event, you've been able to do this every single day so far, so you should have been grinding this one anyway. And this one, even though it's still pretty good, is the lowest out of all of them with 19.5. So combine that with this and the other ones you can grind with keys, you can literally get as many of these potential easy A's and super easy A's, and there is a lot considering I've done a whole video on them and I had at least 9, and that didn't even include Future Saga as a whole. That was just Goku Black Arc and no side easy A's. You can get as many, if not all of these done as quick as possible before the global Dokkan celebration begins. Even in comparison to the ultimate leveling up Chamber of Spirit and Time, which of course has no attempt cap and you can do for 24 hours when there is a Dokkan special day, which of course on the 15th and the 30th, which of course we also did have yesterday. So you guys should have been grinding this as much as you possibly could on the 30th and using your age meat to stamina refresh. This only has a link level rate of 7 on the most difficult stage. So this is why I'm telling you, grind these growth events ASAP. Now, all of these growth events are going to have some use to us aside from the unsettling feeling encounter with the Super Warrior, because these have category conditions attached to some of these stages. And that Broly event is specifically for movie boss characters, which aren't really too useful for the units you want to be grinding link levels for. Whereas the rest of these have ones we can work in and around, and some of these like Master It the Dream Technique and also Deadly Struggle Menacing Army do not have any category conditions whatsoever, so you can just take any units you believe are going to get easy A's during the GDC from the Future Saga theme or may come in part 2 and link level those. So if we hop into Extremely Intense Saiyan Clash, remember we do have 2 stages for this one. The stage 2, which I've already built a team for, is specifically super bosses, which is actually perfect for us because that way you can grind the likes of Goku Black units, Zamasu units, Rose units, who are more than likely going to get easy A's or super easy A's during the Future Saga part of GDC. And you should be link leveling units like in LR Zamasu. You should be link leveling the Tech Rose and Zamasu for a potential super easy A. There's also the likes of the Tech Fusion Zamasu. And then if Dokkan does decide to do some side easy A's, you have AGL Goku Black in there as well. I've already got my team set up. I know it's not some of the units I said. That's because I've already finished link leveling those units probably years ago. So we're doing the units that I haven't done, such as the base AGL Goku Black. We also have the Tech Fusion Zamasu in there as well, which I really do believe he's up there as one of the units that are most likely to get a super easy A during the celebration. Whether Future Saga is there for literally part 1 only or a full entire Future Saga celebration. Remember, if we stay in Future Saga for the whole of GDC, a lot more of these easy A's and super easy A's are way more likely to happen than just a couple of them. But look how many links are leveling up on all of these units, pretty much almost guaranteed, because the link leveling rates are so high. We literally had 3 units link level. Shame it wasn't all of them, but it was multiple links aside from Kale all at once. We're talking 3-4 links per character pop up aside from just Kale herself. I'm not going to do loads of runs in these, otherwise this video will take ages. But for example, you can also hop into stage 1 as well. Now, I haven't got a team set up for this one, but the category condition here is indeed superheroes, which a superhero team, which a lot of my superhero units, which could possibly easy A as part of a Future Saga theme, I've already done. You know, we have free-to-play LRVB, who could again get a super easy A, which I hope they do, especially for a free-to-play unit that everyone has access to. We have Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta, and Trunks, who I've also already done, who are one of my most anticipated easy A to come out of this celebration right now, and one of my most wanted, so I really do hope they do it. But then we also have super easy A's like Super Saiyan Blue Int Vegeta down here somewhere. Where is you? You are right there. He could get a super easy A. So could Int Sword of Hope Trunks, and also Fizz VB. Now, as I said, I don't have too many units I could actually take into this to link level for GDC. But if you need to link level any of those, by all means, hop into this event, grind that. The only ones I have use out of here is literally just the Blue Vegeta and Trunks. So that's why I'm not doing a run here. But if you can make a team out of units like him, these guys, and then mainly these 3 right here, and then put on 1 more you feel like link leveling, it'll definitely be worth doing a run in this one as well. Moving on to the Paths of Good and Evil, stage 2 does have a category condition of Future Saga, which is perfect, because that's exactly what at least part 1 of the theme of GDC is more than likely going to be. So if we scroll over to the next team, we have every possible unit, aside from the Fizz Zamasu, because again, out of all the units I think will get easy A's or super easy A's during GDC, he's the only one I have left. And he may not get an easy A, but all the rest of them I've already done. So again, units like easy A Tech Fusion Zamasu, Blue Vegeta, we have the Sword of Hope Trunks, we also have Strength My Base Goku Black. Again, if they decide to do side easy A's, those are probably 2 of the most likely side easy A's to come out of a Future Saga theme. You definitely want to be grinding this one, because as I said, even though there are units that I've already finished link leveling in and don't need to link level anymore, you could bring all of these units here that I've brought, aside from Fizz Zamasu. I mean, you can bring him, but I don't believe he'll be getting an easy A or an important one at that. But you can also link level the likes of LR, Rose and Zamasu, in LR Fusion Zamasu being a big one as well. Again, LR Vegeta and Trunks being another major one. You have easy A Fizz VB, easy A AJL Rose for potential super easy A's. There are a ton, literally in yesterday's video alone, of going through the crazy potential easy A's for GDC. I had 9 alone without including side easy A's. So you have a ton of choices if you haven't link leveled them already to take them into this one under the Future Saga theme. Whereas stage 1, which is Gawasu's Beliefs, luckily enough doesn't have a category condition, so you could bring whatever units you want. So I'm just going to bring my standard link leveling team, which is pretty much primarily Future Saga units and units we've already brought into link level. And the reason why that Strength Great Ape SSJ3 GT Goku is there is because I am still holding out hope, or you can just call it copium, that we could see Daima potentially for part 2. I don't think it's not doable. I don't think it's impossible. I do think there's still a big chance we could see Daima for part 2. It just makes sense for an anniversary type level campaign to have Daima have some of the biggest units drop for it. So I'm still holding out hope. So if there's any units you believe could receive easy A's for a potential Daima or some other theme, which Power of Wishes has been stated, which I think is a good idea. So any GT Daima-esque units, or essentially GT and Giant 8 power category units you believe could get easy A's, maybe Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta being one of them, super easy A's for the year 2 anniversary units, hop into this one and any of the ones that don't have any category conditions, and also link level them alongside the Future Saga units you need link leveling. And I think with the keys you should be having right now, unless you don't have many, you should be able to do all of these and all 3 runs as well. I think you should have enough because the most I think is like 23 keys. Other than that, if you don't have too many, make sure you're doing the events. Make sure you're doing runs in the stages that are valuable to the units that you could link level for GDC. So that would be these 2 with no condition on stage 1, Future Saga here. And then also the cooler event. Yes, it has one of the lower link level rates, but there is no category condition here as well. So any of these events where it has no condition or specifically Future Saga units, you want to be grinding those ones primarily as a priority if you don't have enough keys to do all 3 runs in all of the events where you can link level units that may get easy A's or super easy A's for the global Dokkan celebration. So pretty much every single one of these, aside from the unsettling feeling encounter with the Super Warrior, are useful to you. Just do the ones that have the highest link leveling events or link leveling rates, which I've already showed you. But that is enough of my rambling. Hopefully this video was useful to you guys. If it was, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new. All the support is very much appreciated. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.